Hey YouTube, this is Tessa Feller for Wife, bringing you another shit-tastically terrible thing from BuzzFeed, because they are ass cancer. We all know this. It's been scientifically proven by Shoe on Head. So, anyways, this particular thing is called 28 Simple Things All White People Just Love to Do. And as you can see here, underneath their even more stupid subtitle, this was posted a little over 2 years ago and written by Laura Parker and Christian Zamora. I have no idea if they still work there or not, and honestly, I don't really give a flying fuck. But, anyways, I'd like to take this opportunity to say thank you to Johnny Fox Show for posting up a similar response video to this article, if you want to call it that. He's someone who I subscribe to and follow on YouTube, so thank you, Johnny. Anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at the first one. Taking home mini shampoo bottles from hotels. Now, you'll notice in this that there's supposed to be a giant-ass picture here and says content unavailable. I have no idea why. It may be my computer is just a terrible piece of crap. I don't know. But it was posted on Instagram. There's going to be some that, or at least for me, the pictures did go through, and this is mostly of various people posting things on Instagram by like 2 or 3 years before this article even came out. And to be totally honest, I didn't even know Instagram existed back then. So, but anyways, regarding this particular statement, I personally have never done that before. The closest that I've ever done was I used a friend's bar of soap without realizing that it was his bar of soap. I thought it was pre-opened hotel soap that was there in the bathroom, and I used it to wash my face because I was dyeing my hair. And con story gone wrong, let's put it that way. So I'm not going to do the rest of this kind of crap like this. It's literally just going to be posting all of the responses. So you see, like this, I got 2 through 12 listed here. Number 2, FaceTiming their pets. I don't even know what the fuck that means, so I think it's safe to say that this does not apply to me. Number 3, ordering complicated Starbucks drink orders. I think probably the most complicated thing that I've ever gotten from Starbucks as far as drinks goes is chamomile tea. Oh my god, that's so complicated. I don't even really like going to Starbucks because I can't stand coffee, can't stand the smell of it. Why would I want to drink it? Number 4, getting unlimited breadsticks at the Olive Garden. Now, the Olive Garden is not my favorite place to eat. I think I've only been there like 3 or 4 times. And, yeah, the breadsticks aren't bad, but to be entirely honest, I'd rather have my own homemade ones. But, you know, they're there for free, so might as well eat them. And besides, the rest of the food's going to come with you, so quit your fucking bitching. Number 5, the dollar section at Target. Okay, I haven't shopped at Target for quite a while, and that's mostly because of something that was going on around the time when Donald Trump had first announced his presidency. There was some rapper, I don't remember who the fuck he was, but I guess he released a song that was talking about killing Donald Trump, and that they were fine with it, even when people were protesting that. And I'm like, you know what, even though I'm not a Trump person, or at least at the time, I was a Ted Cruz guy originally, but at the time I was like, this is crap. I wouldn't support this if they were talking about Bernie Sanders or Hillary Clinton. Why should I be supporting it with it being Donald Trump? That just makes no sense to me. So, fuck Target. And as for the dollar section, I really didn't pay that much attention to it anyways when I did shop at Target. My ex did, but not me. Number 6, eating chips and salsa at Mexican restaurants until they're no longer hungry enough for the dinner they just ordered. Okay, first of all, I'm not really that keen on how this sentence was written. It's kind of funny. Secondly, you know, the family that I grew up with, yeah, they were like that, but they were also light eaters. I myself am not. I was able to eat a shit ton of chips and salsa before my meal got there, and would still be able to eat the whole damn thing, and then some more chips afterwards. I mean, of the 7 deadly sins, gluttony is easily the one that I violate the most, even more so than lust, and I fucking love lust. Number 7, getting excited over new laundry detergent and or fabric softener. I would have loved it if the picture for this actually came through, because I would have loved to have seen where the hell they got this idea. Anybody who's actually like that, they must either have a very specific reason for it, or they have no fucking life. This is not a white person thing. And considering the two writers are both white, well, at least the woman is, you'd think that they would catch on to that. For fuck's sakes. Number 8, making stores price match other stores. Who the fuck does that? The stores do that all on their own as a marketing strategy. Okay? I don't make stores do that. Fuck no. I mean, I often just go someplace where I know it's going to be cheap, or I think it might be cheap, or at the very least there, and don't care at that point. And I'm white. Fucking retards. Number 9, putting frozen grapes in their glass of wine. Why? Okay, look, I don't drink wine that often. I mean, I might do it for like special occasions or whatnot. To be entirely honest, I'm more of a scotch and whiskey kind of guy. But I wouldn't put anything in my wine. You know, maybe that's just because of the kind of wine that I usually drink. But frozen grapes, that just seems really stupid to me. Who the fuck would do that? Number 10, hitting up weekend yard sales. I think the last time I went to a yard sale was about 3 years ago, so no, you're stupid. Number 11, the feeling of pushing a new shopping cart. I like to do a feeling? Oh, okay. And, okay, I obviously where they're going with this is, we white people love pushing new shopping carts. Well, yeah, they're smooth, they're not bumpy. I mean, hell, the last time I used a shopping cart, half of a wheel was fucking missing. You know, it's nice having a shopping cart where you can actually steer it properly. It's not shaky or wobbly. I don't think that's a white person thing. I think that's a human being thing. Number 12, the last one on this particular page, using forks to eat sushi. No, fuck you. Anyone who does that deserves to be kicked in the balls or ovaries until they bleed out their nose. Fuck no. Of course, I'm not really that pissed about it. But, you know, speaking as an anime fan, I am one of those who does like to eat Japanese food, and when I do eat Japanese food, I try to keep it traditional. So when I eat sushi, I use chopsticks. If I want to be an uncultured swine, as I sometimes call my ex, I will use my fucking fingers. I do not use forks for eating sushi. I don't even like using forks for Asian food in general, unless it's one that actually requires it. It's kind of rare for me. So yeah, next one. Instagramming a picture of a plane's wing with the caption, "Take me back." Okay, I can definitely say this is not true for me for multiple reasons. The first one is I don't even have an Instagram account, so fuck you. And the second one, the last time I took a plane, I'd only been on the internet like 5 or 6 times. That's how long it's been for me. And doing like social media, I didn't even know social media existed the last time I was on a plane. It did exist, I just didn't know about it. Oh yeah, and that final caption, "Take me back," I don't think I would have said that. I mean, yeah, I enjoyed my trip, but not enough to where I would say something that's stupid, okay? That's... BuzzFeed, you're fucking idiots. Number 14, asking for extra guac at Chipotle. Okay, let's talk about all the different reasons why this is wrong. First of all, I've never been into a Chipotle. If I'm going to eat fast food Mexican, I'm going to go to Taco Bell, Taco Time, or Del Taco. You know, those are my places. And to be entirely honest, I also have no problem with making my own goddamn Mexican food. And as for this whole extra guac, no. Fuck that shit. No. No. Keep that nasty crap away from me. Avocados are unquestionably my least favorite fruit. I do not do guacamole. It's disgusting. It reminds me of mold. And not in the good way either, you know. That's cheeses. And also, I've worked at Taco Bell for a little over 4 years. I've seen black people do this. I've seen Hispanics do it. I've even seen a couple of Asians do it. You know, guacamole is not exclusively a white person craving, you fucking bigots. Number 15, yacht parties. And I'm also going to include number 16 in this, in Sperry's. I don't even know what the fuck those are. Apparently they're a type of shoe? And I'm basing this off of the picture from the Instagram page thingy that they had on BuzzFeed. Um, I don't know. I've never even heard of those. But as for the idea of a yacht party, the only time I like to be on a boat is if I'm going fishing. Okay? You don't do that on yachts, especially during a yacht party. Okay? And anybody who does, you're a fucking weirdo. Speaking of which, did you know that yacht used to be a Olympic sport? I don't know if it is anymore, but I know it used to be once upon a time. But yeah, so anyways, dumb little trivia aside. Number 17, clapping at the end of a movie. I will admit, I have done this a couple of times. The first time I did it morally to be an obnoxious ass. The last time I did it was because, okay, it was the Deadpool movie, to be honest. And it was the second time I went to see it. It's the first movie that I've gone to see in theaters twice and paid for it both times. I only did the applause because I was with a bunch of friends during the second time I went to go and see it, and we all loved the movie so fucking much we thought that it deserved it. I mean, yeah, granted, the people who actually made the fucking movie, they're not going to hear us clapping, but that's not the point. The point is the sentiment. Yeah, it's dumb when you actually look at it, but we were caught up in the moment so damn much. We loved the movie. Unquestionably one of the best superhero movies of all time. I, for one, have not really enjoyed a superhero movie since the second X-Men movie. Okay, that's how long it's been for me. I mean, there have been a couple of moments here and there, but not enough to where I really I love that movie. No, Deadpool fixed that, so I feel like it deserved it. You don't like it? Go fuck yourself. Number 18, picking out their favorite pieces in a bag of Chex Mix. Yeah, I have no shame in that. You know what? Those little ride trips are fucking amazing, and I will dig through those like a kid looking for marshmallows and Lucky Charms. No problem with that. And I'm pretty sure there's some black people and other races as well who do that. I really doubt it's a white person thing. And I doubt all white people do it. Some people don't even like Chex Mix. Number 19, getting upset when Netflix doesn't load properly. I only had a Netflix account for about 6 months. I only had one problem with it, and found out that it was actually my internet that was the problem. So, yes, I was a little bit upset because I was paying money for this shit. I wanted to watch what I wanted to watch, and I was like, okay, why can't I watch what I want to watch? For a while, we were getting free Netflix because my ex's sister gave us her information, so she was actually paying for it. So if it didn't work, I didn't care because it wasn't mine. If it wasn't working, then I would go online or something like that. So it's not really that big of a deal. And even when I did actually pay for my own Netflix, it wasn't that big of a deal. So I was like, nah, it's a little upsetting. Number 20, cheese / John Mayer. Okay, yes, I do enjoy cheese. And you know what? Technically, cheese is a European thing. I mean, yeah, you could probably point out to other countries and cultures that have them. I don't really know. John Mayer. Who the fuck is John Mayer? Am I supposed to know who that is? Because I don't. I mean, is that like an actor or a musician? What the fuck is that? Oh, whatever, I guess it doesn't really matter. Number 21, fighting with others over a game of Monopoly. Okay, the only time I ever did was when I was a goddamn child, which I would fight over anything when I was a kid. I was a little monster. I needed my ass kicked more often when I was a kid. Or better yet, having a positive role model in my household, you know, like a father. I could have really used having a good fatherly figure, which I know feminists don't like hearing that. Oh, we make it do it all themselves. No, you can't, especially when raising a boy. But, you know, I grew up with there's 4 siblings. I grew up with 3 sisters. You know, we're gonna fight about shit. And really the only time we ever fought over a game of Monopoly was who was gonna play the dog or the race car. That was it. You know, other than that, you know, I think we disagreed on certain rules and we would double check on those kind of things. But in terms of like actual fighting, it was only over what pieces we were gonna play. And once we got done with that, no more fighting. I mean, you people are stupid. Number 22, Amazon Prime. You know, the last time I bought something on Amazon Prime didn't even exist. So, well, again, at least as far as I knew. But even then, the only things I've ever purchased on Amazon were music. So, not really applicable to me, so you guys are wrong once again. Number 23, complaining about the weather. I'm pretty sure this is a human thing, not just white people. They give an example of bitching about it being in the 60s. I, for one, actually like it in the 60s. I don't like the sun too much. I don't like the heat at all. Um, I like it cool. I like it cloudy. I even enjoy the rain so long as there's not a shit ton of wind kicking around. If it's just wind and no rain, I'm cool with that as well, unless it's so much wind that I have a hard time keeping my balance. Um, Everyone complains about the weather. The weather doesn't stay a constant happiness. You're gonna find people who are going to dislike certain weathers, and other people who dislike certain others. It's human nature. Okay, stop pinning it all on white people. Number 24, making announcements on Facebook. Yeah, and I've seen, again, a lot of blacks and Asians do this. Um, on my Facebook account, I've only got like 2 or 3 Hispanics. And to be entirely honest, I don't think they make announcements that often. At least not that I see. But then again, I don't go on my Facebook account that often. That, and also I've got about 500 people that I'm friends with on Facebook, most of whom were old schoolmates and family members and stuff like that. But yeah, so a lot of people probably post shit that I don't see because of how many people I know. Number 25, developing a passionate relationship with kale. What the? Oh, God. Okay, first of all, not everyone is a hipster from New York City. Okay? Secondly, kale is food. Alright? I mean, it's not my favorite by a long shot. And to be entirely honest, I have seen, to my knowledge, more kale eaten by my sister's pet lizard than a human being who's like, oh my god, I love kale! I rub it on my face and... You know, I have no idea where these people even get this, except, like, maybe hipsters in New York. That's the only thing that makes sense to me. Alright, so as you can see here, there's only a few more things left, because, the list was 28 things. Number 26, laminating and labeling. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with laminating and labeling things, depending on what it is. As for me, I only possess 2 things that are laminated. One of them was back from high school. It was the very first wrestling tournament that I myself had actually won. And back in the day, we would get like these giant tournament bracket things that were handwritten by some of the tournament staff or whatnot. And this tournament in particular just so happened to have been hosted by my school, so after I won it, as well as somebody else from my school, we both won our weight classes, we got somebody to go into the main front office area and get our things laminated so that we can keep them safe for however long it is that we take care of them. I still have mine. 16 years later, I still have mine. It's still in good condition. So I see nothing wrong with the whole laminating idea. Oh, and by the way, the other thing that I just got it a couple days ago, and it's for my son to help him improve the speech therapy stuff. So, don't like it, go to hell. Number 27, making shapes with Nutella on bread before they eat it. Okay, I'm going to keep my opinion on Nutella to myself for now, because I know a lot of people are going to disagree with me on this. But the other point is, I don't do that with stuff. If you're going to have some bread, and you're going to spread something on it, you spread it on the bread. You don't try to be cute with it. I might make an exception for my son someday, if and when he decides that he wants me to do stuff like that, but I'm pretty sure my kid is going to grow up to be a lot like me and just be like, just spread it all over the damn thing, Dad. So, but yeah. Anyways, the last one, Googling themselves. I have never done this. I don't want to do this. I really see no point in it. I've heard some people make the argument of, oh, it's not a bad idea just to make sure of what's... That's like, I don't care. Seriously, I really don't care. And to be fair, I can't even begin to tell you the amount of times that I've been on Google and even on Yahoo seeing links to something that says, Google yourself and and see what you find and other sorts of crap like that. So to be fair, a lot of people get yoked into it because of Google and Yahoo. But I've noticed something. There's a whole shit ton of space right here. I think we should cap it off with the perfect ending for BuzzFeed. There we go. Very perfect. So, anyways, thank you all for putting up with this. I'm going to do the best that I can to make the video visually stimulating. So, have some fun and don't feed the squirrels unless they're foamy. Then feed foamy. Bagels.